Hello and welcome to the Football Manager server. My name is Muzz and we have another managerial change. My dream of the three of us playing in the championship together was dashed pretty much a few days after I made the video, which was disappointing, but it was also exciting at the same time because we have our first manager in the English Premier Division. Leeds, who got promoted, I think the first season we played. I can't remember. I could check. Oh wait, I can check here. Yeah, the first season we played, and then they sacked their manager, who actually kept them in the Premier League, which is an interesting move. But Stuart was looking for a way out of Blackpool, and he found it in Leeds, which was interesting because he actually didn't get jobs that were probably, in mine and Luke's opinion, more suited. Like, he didn't get the Cardiff job in the Championship. Like, he's done well with Blackpool, but he's not set the world on fire. So to get a Premiership job is a bit of a jump, but he seems to be doing well. We'll have a look at his transfers. I'm going to highlight one. One in particular because there's an interesting story that goes along with it. Right, so when did Stuart come in? When did Stuart come in? Looks like, okay, so he's actually done well selling players. He's made a grand total of 73 million. I'm seeing if there's anyone notable that I would recognise. Nope, no one. 10 million for Patrick Bamford. Maybe a bit much, but he has signed some interesting players. Karamoko Dembele, who is a favourite amongst the three of us. We always try and sign him in FM. Good young talent, 40 million. Yeah, decent buy. Decent investment maybe. I don't know who this person is. I'm not Axel. I like the name. Busquets. Never heard of him. Then he went for Jonathan Davis. Seems to have started. But this Max Aarons for 37 million is. Now you might look at that and you think, Max Aarons, good player, good young English player. Yeah, 37 million. But Stuart was telling us all the way through the summer that he needed a striker, he needed a left back, he needed a centre mid or a left winger. I can't remember the last one. And he buys a right back, where he honestly, if you look at his squad, was sorted for decent right backs. Let's see, he had Tavernier, Max Aarons. He had some good. Oh well, Max Aarons is obviously there. We had good cover in that position, but he decided to spend it all on Max Aarons, which interesting decision for Stuart. Me and Luke have told him our thoughts on it. But with myself, it has been a good start to the Championship life for Sunderland. Expect season preview. We were expect to finish 18th, I believe. But as you can see, we are currently in 5th with 5 wins and 2 losses. David Otto being our top goal scorer, got him in a free, seems to be an absolute worldly of a signing. His value is like 6.75 million, so I'll be making a great profit on him. I will show you Marcus Madison still getting the assists with the set pieces. I've gone and nicknamed him the Wizard because he just has a wand of a left foot. I'll show you. I think I covered some of the transfers, but I'll just see who I think I brought in a few more. Oh, transfer history. Oh yeah, I brought in some notable ones. I've not even told. Look, you'll see a notable name in there. So, I've signed. Yeah, this is who I've signed. So I've signed Nuno Mendes. A centre back, Armando, definitely talked about him. I ended up going for this kid. He's got good potential, he's got good stats, and yeah, want to invest in youth. He's not had the best start to the season. The potential's kind of a wee bit down from what I was hoping, but hey ho. David Hall looks like a fantastic player. Like 4-star current ability and 4.5-star potential. This guy got on a free from Everton. Looks like a good player. He can play several different positions, which is good because we have a bit of an injury hit squad at the minute. This guy's interesting. He plays on the right, but he's an advanced playmaker. So I was kind of a bit, skeptical about signing him. I got him on a free again, but his value is good. So if worse comes to worse, I'll hopefully make a bit of money on him. This boy, I believe my director of football signed. I don't know him. This has been a very good purchase. 81 K, 3-star ability, potential to go above 4-star, but very good right midfielder, right attacking player. And then the one that is ridiculous is Wayne Rooney. Look at these stats. I mean, 120 caps for England. I basically just bought him to bring in merchandise. He's not playing, but he's in a mentor group with all my youngsters, so hopefully they will benefit from that. He's not going to play. He's just been brought in to give us hopefully a boost in shirt sales, and he could potentially become a coach for us, which would be great. And then Ryan Fredericks. Don't normally go for players of this age, but I like the stats. We needed a bit of pace in the team, so that's why I went for him. Crossing down that right, if I've got Luke McCowan playing as an inside forward, that allows Ryan Fredericks the freedom to bomb up and down that right hand side. So some interesting signings. I'll show you some of the results. We've had some belters, I will say that. So first game of the season, 1-0 away win, Sheffield Wednesday, which was key because they were predicted to finish 2 places above us. Same with Reading, they were predicted to finish above us by a few places. 1 there. And yeah, I'm just not a cup team in this FM. Knocked out on penalties. Came back from 2-0 down. Looked like we were going to go on to win it, but yeah, we never. Lost to Fulham, which was I kind of expected. Good team. Great result, a great game against Brentford. Love a late winner. Barry Mackay getting it there. This was an interesting game because we played awful. Like, look at a lot of the stats here were very poor. Some notable poor performances in there. 6.2, jeez. But then we got our revenge on Bolton. If you remember, they absolutely destroyed us away from home last season, but we played it very well. I done something that I haven't done as a Sunderland manager, and I changed the tactics, which I will show you has been quite successful for the last 2 games. And then an absolute thriller, beating Norwich, who had just been relegated from the Premier League. Unbelievable. David Hall won a penalty and got 2 goals. Marcus Maddison popping up with a goal, and Josh Cullen returned from injury because he's been injured to score the winner. You've just got to love it. So currently sit 5th in the playoff places, overachieving at this stage, I believe. Playing well, but definitely noticed the change in the quality of teams, obviously, as you would. We're not dominating possession as much, but we have had some good results, some very good results, which is good. Some concerning performances. This one against Cardiff was especially. Fulham, where are Fulham? Fulham are there. I mean, they've only won 2, so maybe looking back, that could have been a better result, but I don't know. I'll wait. They want to advance, so I need to do that. So I'll just riff for a little bit. Luke is doing very well with West Brom at the top of the Championship. I will show you. I don't think he's lost yet, but I think I'm only a point behind him, which is good. We like that. No, I am. Oh, Stuart lost. That's not good because QPR, as you can see, that was their first win of the season. Oh, that's not good. But look, Stuart is doing well, or doing as well as he can at the minute. I mean, 5 points, 35 to go for Stuart to secure that spot in the Premier League. I'll show you his results, just what his season has been like so far, and then I'll finish off by showing you. I'll show you Luke, and then I'll show you the tactics that I've been playing. Where was his schedule? Here we go. So tough away result. Good performance, it seemed. 3-2 away at Arsenal. Home at Brighton. This was one that you'd assume he would have to win if he wanted any chance at staying up. But 2-0 down. Came back to level at 2 each. So a good result again under the circumstances. Big result away from home against Wolves. A ridiculous game with Everton. Draw at West Ham again. Maybe you could argue that's one he should be winning, especially at home, but you don't know. And then this is a shocking result. Like they were 2-0 down. That is not good for Stuart. But hey ho, I'm sure he'll bounce back. What was that? Sure he'll bounce back. So let me check West Brom. First in the Championship, doing very well under Luke. I'll just take you through his chant. What is up? It's late. I'm sorry, my mouth is not working as well as it possibly should. So I believe it's in order. Spent 63 million, brought in a total of 45. Ian Atchell left. That was 20 million banked there, so made a profit on that. That's good. Any other notable ones went out? No. But he has brought in some good players. Jamal Lewis, I think John Suter we've already talked about. Benjamin Hendricks, good player. Harvey Elliott he brought in on loan. Jerome Williams he got on a free, which I was looking at that player. Izzy Brown, I was looking at him. James Bree, I was looking at him. Alphonso Davies is a ridiculous one. That is a very, like, you look at some of those stats and it's woof. It is impressive. He's just a better version of, and he's 20. He's going to make a ridiculous money on him. He signed some young Italian strikers who I'd never heard of, but seem to be doing well. Signed some Barcelona players who I again never heard of. Ross, and he's signed the McCrory brothers, which is interesting. I don't even know if they're brothers. I'm just assuming because they both came from Rangers and they both have the same name. But he's been doing well. He's not lost in the league. He's not lost all season, I think, actually. Not even lost a friendly. Win at Luton. Easy game to start. Good result against Swansea. Very good result. Well, good result against Norwich. Blackpool. Shooter's old team. Destroyed. They've actually been doing quite well this season. So Bolton before I beat them. 2 draws at home, which is not the best. Teams you'd expect look to beat. Away results doing well, and then I've finished off with a 4-2 victory over Sheffield. So there he is sitting at the top. There's me. Bolton are just off the playoff places with Blackpool. Look at that, side by side. So I will show you just to finish off the tactics that I switched to. It wasn't a huge change. I just put sitting midfielder in instead of the holding midfielder. But as you can see, we've had a few injuries. Barry Mackay's been out. Ashley Fletcher has been out since the start of the season. He's not played a game. Got injured pre-season, which is poor. I've had to do a lot more rotation because of the amount of players that I've brought in. So I'm having to leave, a few players out, like Nuno Mendes. I would love to have on the bench, but I'm kind of swapping the right back and the left back out. Wayne Rooney, he's just going to stay there, I think. This player, why do I sign players with ridiculous names? I'm going to need to come up with a nickname for him. He's not really had a good shot at it because Madison's been playing well out there, and so has McCowan. So they've kind of occupied that spot. This boy has Raddy has he can play on the left as well, so he's been coming on as a sub. Josh Cullen will be going straight back into the team. Antonucci was out injured, so he's been working his way back up to fitness. This has been the main problem, is trying to settle on a back, the back to the centre backs. Armando has kind of solidified his spot in there. Liam Lindsay has been in there for a while now. I think the last couple of games he started there. Fredericks and Kingsley. I think when I play this formation, I like more attacking fullbacks because I've got that kind of extra kind of person in the middle here. I feel like that gives them more license to go and try and get the balls in, which Fredericks actually got an assist for the last in the last game. But yeah, going well as Sunderland manager. I think all of us are, maybe not Stuart, but me and Luke are going well. I'm punching above my weight at the minute. I expected to finish way down here, but it's a long season, you never know, but it's been a good start. Oh, my mic just fell. But yeah, enjoying it, looking forward to what the rest of the season has in store, apart from the cup, because apparently I can't do the cup, the domestic cups. Just first, I've been knocked out of, apart from the Leighton.com, the most important cup in this game, of course. I've been knocked out of every other cup in the first round, which is not ideal. But if you like this video, if you want to keep watching the series, keep up to date, subscribe, ring the bell, and any thoughts, comments, general hostile remarks, leave them below. Thank you very much.